A text message from a stranger led Jamie to discover Amelia was cheating on him. In the quiet suburban town of Fairview, Jamie Thompson had always considered his life ordinary but content. Married for 3 years to Amelia, his high school sweetheart, he believed he knew every facet of her world. But on an otherwise mundane Tuesday afternoon, a single text message changed everything. It came from an unknown number. The message read simply, "I think you should know what's going on with Amelia." At first, Jamie dismissed it as spam or some random prank. However, curiosity gnawed at him. Who would send such a message, and why? After a moment of hesitation, he replied, asking, "Who is this?" The reply was immediate and unsettling. "Someone who cares about the truth. Amelia has been seeing someone else." Jamie felt his heart sink. He wanted to believe it was a mistake, a misunderstanding, or even a cruel joke. Yet, there was something in the tone of the messages, calm, factual, almost urgent, that made it impossible to ignore. Over the next few hours, the anonymous sender provided snippets of information, names, locations, and even photos of Amelia at a cafe with a man Jamie did not recognize. Conflicted and heartbroken, Jamie confronted Amelia that evening. She was sitting on the couch, scrolling through her phone, completely unaware of the storm brewing. "Amelia," Jamie began cautiously, "we need to talk." She looked up, a smile that once brought him comfort now appearing faintly strained. "What about?" she asked. Jamie swallowed hard, holding back tears. He showed her the text messages and the photos. There was silence for a moment, heavy and suffocating. Finally, Amelia spoke, her voice trembling. I didn't mean for you to find out this way. It just happened. I didn't know how to tell you." The confession shattered Jamie. The woman he had trusted implicitly for years had betrayed him. He felt a mixture of anger, sorrow, and disbelief. Yet, amid the turmoil, he was grateful for the anonymous stranger who had illuminated the truth. Over the next few days, Jamie immersed himself in trying to understand how Amelia had led a double life. The anonymous sender continued to provide information, each piece confirming the painful reality. Jamie learned that the affair had been ongoing for nearly 6 months. The man in the photos was a coworker Amelia often claimed was just a friend. Jamie's friends and family noticed a change in him. Once cheerful and easygoing, he now carried a quiet intensity, a focus on discovering the full truth. Friends urged him to confront Amelia directly, but he insisted on collecting proof first. He installed security cameras, monitored social media interactions, and even hired a private investigator. Every step was fueled by a strange mix of anger and a desire for closure. Amelia, meanwhile, was aware that her secret could no longer be contained. She oscillated between denial and admission, claiming that the affair meant nothing and was only a temporary lapse in judgment. But Jamie, guided by the meticulous records provided by the stranger, saw through the web of lies. Finally, 1 week after the initial text, Jamie met Amelia at the local park where they had first met years ago. He had the photos, messages, and a detailed timeline of her infidelity printed in a small binder. "I loved you," he said, his voice calm but resolute. "I trusted you, and you broke that trust. I need to know why." Amelia's eyes filled with tears, but no explanation could mend what had been broken. In that moment, Jamie realized the person he had married no longer existed, not in the way he believed. The anonymous stranger, who had sparked this painful revelation, never revealed their identity. Jamie tried tracing the messages, but the number disappeared as mysteriously as it had appeared. Sometimes, he wondered if it had been a guardian angel or just coincidence, but he could not deny its impact. That single message had saved him from years of living in ignorance. In the weeks that followed, Jamie focused on rebuilding his life. He leaned on friends and family, sought therapy, and gradually regained his confidence and sense of self. Though the memory of Amelia's betrayal lingered, he found solace in knowing that the truth, though painful, was finally in his hands. Looking back, Jamie often thought about the stranger who had reached out. That unknown individual, a total stranger, had intervened at a pivotal moment. Without that message, Jamie might never have discovered the affair until it was too late. Instead, he emerged stronger, wiser, and more cautious about whom to trust, but also more appreciative of the unpredictability of life and the unseen forces that sometimes guide it.